Alright guys, what is going on? It is your girl Ariana McKenzie here, back with a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing our Pokemon Draft League, the Moon Lake Draft, our draft results from that league. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you comment down below, subscribe, do all that stuff. I don't care. As long as you guys like the content, you guys can do whatever you want, but I have the draft results of our league that we're doing. This is a National Dex League. You have Sea Captains, and you have one Mega Evolution, and a Dynamax Captain, which is amazing. I had the 11th pick, and this draft I think took 2 or 3 days. I planned, most of my picks were planned out, and I didn't really get sniped that often. I think I really like my team for this. My team is actually ranked as the worst team, which to me makes no sense because every mon here has a use. Every mon here, there's a reason why I picked it. With my first pick, I just built around it. So let's just see how it goes. Let's just see if you guys will like it, if you guys agree with me. But here are my draft results for the Moon Lake Draft League, and yeah, it's on draft-league.nl if you guys want to check that out. And yeah, so it's MLB, and let's get right into it. So we had the 11th pick, like I said, and with that pick, we selected Kartana. Kartana is a great mod. I wish I put pictures in this, but I just didn't. I put it at the end. Kartana, let me just skip there. Amazing stats with 181 attack and 101 speed. 131 defense is good, but it just has a low HP, so it is bulky in defense, but special defense is really lacking, but that's fine. Its main use is as a sweeper, and with Beast Boost, its attack is just going to keep going up a stage. You got Smart Strike, you got Sacred Sword, Leaf Blade. You have so many good moves you can put with this thing, and with Beast Boost, and Choice Band, or Choice Scarf is what you would use, and Choice Scarf, you can do so much with this thing. And it's also 109 speed, not 101, so still, great speed stat. And with Beast Boost, you're getting that +1. Grass Steel is an amazing type. I mean, you have resistances, you have stab on Iron Head, you have stab on Leaf Blade. All of these, like, Leaf Blade has a high critical chance. You could just mow down everything with that move. So yeah, I'm so glad I picked this mod. It's a beast. I didn't really get to try out last generation because I just started in the summer of just getting into competitive battling and all that stuff. It's hyper offensive, it's a great typing, like I said, amazing move selection, like I was getting on about, it has Swords Dance as well, and it's a very solid mod that you can build around it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do with my next pick, the 14th pick, that being Hydreigon. Alright, here, look at Hydreigon stats. 92, 105, 90, 125, 90, 98. Dude has 125 special attack with 98 speed. You can also run it physical, where 105 is not that bad for physicals. However, I'm mainly going to sway towards specially. You can also use this as a tank with 92 HP and 90 in both defenses. Amazing. And with 98 speed, you're going to be outspeeding quite a few mons. Its typing and ability are also great. Levitate gives me a ground immunity, which is something this team it doesn't really need, but it's always good to have immunities, and ground being such a powerful type with mons like Gliscor and Gastrodon, and powerful moves like Earthquake and Earth Power, you're gonna need those ground type immunities. So, amazing pick by me personally, that's what I think. Its typing, which is Dark Dragon, Fairy, Fighting, Bug, those are like the only types I can see doing anything, fairy being the most, but then again, I have that switch into Kartana, so I just really like this mon, and my reasons for picking it is because it's one of my favorite Pokemon. That is a pretty good reason. No, it's not a pretty good reason, but it was a big reason because I want to try it out. This Pokemon can also play a bunch of sets, like I was saying. You can run Dragon Dance, you can run Sub, you can run Scarf, you can run Specs, you can... Hell, you can run Band if you really want, but I wouldn't. But still, you still have that. You also have the Fairy Dragon Steel Core that I now have with Hydreigon and Kartana right now. I did get my Fairy, which I will share eventually. It has a huge, I mean huge moveset. You get Hydro Pump, you probably get Thunderbolt, you get Fire Blast. I mean, Dragon Pulse, Draco Meteor. You have so many good moves. It gets Flash Cannon. This mon can destroy fairies too. I really like this pick. I'm so glad I picked it. And now we can't pick until like 21 rounds later. And that was the 35th pick. And this was probably one of the weirdest picks of the draft in the 3rd round. And you just pick this and it's like, what? What are you thinking? But I honestly really like this mon. My team is just so depth that this mon just helps with that. I got so many tier 3s. I think I got a few. No, I got like 4 tier 3s and a tier 2. Crazy draft. 35th pick though is Galvantula. Galvantula. Let me just put its stats up. Let me just put its ability up, and let me just put its typing up. 108 speed and 97 special attack. You might be thinking, okay, that's not bad by any means. Specs, Scarf, Life Orb, you can run all those sets. Even Sash doesn't really have a good HP stat or defense stat, so that's always great. Compound Eyes, you get that Thunder boost, and now it's like 91 accuracy or something, so that's good. Pretty good typing in Bug Electric. Main weaknesses, Rock, Fire, you get the point. Its ground immunity, or its ground weakness is now gone because of Bug. So you're just getting all these good things, as well as now you're getting stat Bug, so Dark types are going to be scared, Psychic types are going to be scared. Overall, great mon, but the real reason I picked this mon was because of its Sticky Web. Let me just... Okay, so for not national draft leagues, I don't know, but not for national draft leagues, but like national dex draft leagues, but for just regular dex draft leagues, Sticky Web is so vital to have. And I feel like with this team, both for a mon with like 145 speed or 115 speed might not have good use of it, but a mon like Galvantula with 108 speed, 109 speed, 98 speed, 70 speed, those mons can really benefit from it, because your mons with like 108 speed, 110 speed, and 135 speed, they're going to be outsped now. They're by these mons with 70 speed and 90 speed. So that is amazing. That just sets up my team for success. And with Kartana, now it's going to be outspeeding everything no matter what. I can run Life Orb on it now. Like, I have options, more options with its set, and I'm not limited to Scarf and Band. Now I can run Life Orb with it, you know? As well as that, we also had Dynamax captains, and we also had our Z-move captains. I forgot to mention, Kartana is my Z-move captain, or my Dynamax captain, because I don't know why they allowed tier 1s, but literally now I have Sacred Sword, I have Iron Head, or Smart Strike, either one, I have Leaf Blade. I can set up a terrain, I can get an attack boost. That shouldn't be allowed, but it is, and Kartana just benefits from this even more. Now I can just raise my attack and get a speed boost by the Sticky Web, so now I don't really need to worry about it that much. So it gets access to Thunder, which is huge damage, as well as Volt Switch, which is just freely switching, that you get momentum, you keep the momentum. As well as that, it's one of the fastest electric types. So, of course I'm gonna pick it. But with that, I had to think about my other types. I had to think about other immunities, because although ground type immunity is good, so far that's my only immunity, as well as poison from Cortana. So I had to think about other immunities. And the first one that popped in my mind on the 38th pick was Nidoqueen, and that's an electric type immunity, which is amazing for this team. I mean, here are just all of its stuff. 90 HP, 87 defense, 85. This main use is going to be as a tank. It is a wall breaker with sheer force. You can give it poison, add poison to everyone. It has a great typing in poison and ground, with electric being immunities, psychic, water, grass. Grass is now not even super effective because of poison. See, like, the Nidoqueen is just such a great mon, such a great tier 2. I'm so glad I got it. And you can run Life Orb with it. You can run Assault Vest. It's immune to electric, and it's one of the only mons that gets spikes and toxic spikes. That's amazing. That's so useful for your team. So it's very useful for my team. But now we go with somewhat obscure picks, in my opinion. And with the 59th pick, I picked Vaporeon is not a bad mod. Here is just everything it has. 130 HP, 110 special attack, and 90 special defense. This thing is a special defensive tank. That is the main reason I got it. That 110 special attack is still great for moves like Scald. It gets water absorb, which means I now also have a water immunity. I am just building up these immunities as we go along. This is a tier 3 mod. This isn't a tier 2 mod, so that's always great. Baton Pass is allowed, so that is wonderful. I'm pretty sure it's like you can only pass speed by itself and stuff like that, and you can't pass certain stuff. But that's not why I got it. I got it because now I get Wish. I can Baton Pass Wish to other people, to other Pokemon. And that is just so useful if, like, Cortana is at 50 HP and I need to get it back to full health in order to live, like, I don't know, like, I don't know, any really move that would be super effective against it. I now can live that. Fire, water, grass core is so needed for this, for most draft league teams, and I now have 2 of those. I have 2 on the Steel Dragon Fairy core. I now have Steel and Dragon, and I also have Grass and Water, so now all I need is a Fire and a Fairy type. I get Scald, which is just a great move, and I'm so glad. Scald is just a great move. Not even if the Pokemon is an attacker, because it is very useful for that. It gets the burn, it halves attack. It's also great for Pokemon with leftovers as their only mean of recovery. Now they're not gonna get that because they do the same thing, they even themselves out. So that is amazing, and I'm glad I picked it. So their next pick, I had to go with a Fairy type. 62nd. I gotta go creamy. These picks are so weird. I mean, here's everything. 110 special attack, and I messed that up. It's supposed to be special defense for, I think the 110 is supposed to be. 121 is the special defense. And 110 special attack. That is just great. 65 HP as well. 75 defense. That honestly is not that bad whatsoever. It has some pretty decent tank potential with Assault Vest, and you can run leftovers. You can run specs if you want, but I personally would not because I don't really have that with me. It has Fairy typing, which is what I needed. I'm pretty sure, I forget if it's Sweet Veil or Aroma Veil, but one of them just taunt becomes nothing to me. Like, that's amazing. So yeah, it completes my Fairy Dragon Steel Core, very specially built an attacker, and it has quirk options. It has Aromatherapy, it has Recover, it has Giga Drain, Draining Kiss, it has all these recovery options, as well as Aromatherapy, which is very, very limited. It gets Calm Mind, it gets, I forget, not Iron Defense, but it gets a move where it can lower special defense, where it can add defense. It has so much potential, and a pretty good tier 4 mon, a pretty good fairy type mon, one of the best probably in my opinion. So I'm so glad I got it. And now we have to move on to getting our fire type, because that's honestly what we need. We need another fire, or we don't need another, we need one fire type. So we get our fire, water, grass tier team member. And I think the best option was at the 83rd pick and in freaking Cineroar. I'm so glad, another one I'm so glad about, because it's, first off, tier 3, it has very good stats in my opinion, great typing with fire and dark. Now, bug is just neutral, however, it gains a psychic immunity. We're getting more immunities. We have 2 psychic immunities with Hydreigon now, so that is wonderful here. Ground type is a weakness, but I have Hydreigon so that it just gels perfectly. I don't know. Intimidate is very useful, lowering that attack, unless there's Defiant, so that's fine. Its stats are wonderful, 95 HP and 90 in both defenses with a 115 attack. That is wonderful for me, because now I can just easily, I mean, just tank attacks after attacks. My first match, wonderful. I'm not trying to spoil anything, but it was a beast. After that match, Incineroar definitely belongs on this team. It gives my Fire, Water, Grass Core, like I said. It has access to Intimidate. It's tanky. It can be a sweeper. It's my other Z captain. I don't know if I already revealed my other one before that. However, I would check to see which ones are my other ones. But yeah, it's great. I'm checking right now. Okay, I haven't removed my second Z captain, so this is my first Z captain. 95 HP, like I said before. The amazing thing with this is I like having moves or ways of getting out of situations with Baton Pass and Volt Switch and U-turn. But another great one is Parting Shot, because you're lowering their attack and special attack. So now you're lowering them and you're switching out. So now you get a free switch pretty much into whatever you want. You can set up. So for example, you can go into Cortana and just Sword Stance for one turn. They switch out and you can just clean up. It's great. I love that. But that's a thing now. So yeah, Incineroar, another amazing pick for me. And now, we got a mon I've wanted to test out for a while. This whole draft week was kind of testing out mons. I mean, the only mons I had used. Okay, so the only other mons I've used beyond this point is just Galvantula, right? That's it. That is great, and I wanted to test out other mons. So I decided to pick up with the 86th pick. I decided to pick up my guy, Zygarde 10%. Boy, this mon is a threat. It doesn't have a good ability. Here, I'll just reveal everything. It doesn't have a good ability. However, that typing, you get an electric immunity. I am racking up these immunities, by the way. Every mon pretty much has an immunity. I mean, like, what mon doesn't? I mean, Alcremie has a dragon type immunity. Yeah, that's the only one I forgot to mention. All of his mons, except I'm pretty sure Galvantula, have an immunity to something. So that is amazing, and this one has an immunity to perhaps one of the best typings in the game in electric, which is a fast and hard-hitting type. 110 attack and 115 speed. Not only can it take an electric hit because it's not going to do anything, it's also going to be able to speed its way and just hit it back twice as much with 1,000 arrows, which is an amazing move. It's a fast sweeper, which is what I wanted. It's 1,000 arrows is an amazing ability. It hits flying types, that's great, and its priority to extreme speed. I mean, extreme priority moves are amazing, and if you don't really have it, you're kind of screwed, because if it's something really fast, you can't really do anything then. So that's what extreme speed on this mod is amazing, and I've always wanted to try this mod. All of these mods I pretty much wanted to try, but this one was one of my up there because I always get destroyed by it. So glad I got that. And with that, we're going on to our tier 5 pick, our 9th pick, I'm pretty sure, and it was the 107th pick of the draft. I got Cinccino, boys. Cinccino or Cincino. Great. It's a great mod. I mean, it's got abilities. Its typing's not the best. 95 attack, 115 speed. You can ban this thing. Banded Cinccino is amazing. You get skill link, so you can do rock blast. You can do bullet seed. You have tail slap. You got moves that you can pair skill link with, as well as that technician. So all those moves might get boosted. Depends on which ones you go. I'm pretty sure it's fake out. It has moves that support these, and that is exactly what you want from it. I've been interested in this mod. It has great abilities, amazing potential, and it's probably the best, one of the best tier 5s. I mean, what else is there to say? It's an amazing Pokemon. So, of course, yeah. I mean, and it adds another immunity in Ghost typing. Like, I swear I've gotten all my immunities, and it's wonderful. So with that, we're on to our 110th pick, I believe, and our 111th pick, 110th. And as you guys noticed, I have not picked my Mega yet. So you're probably wondering, when are you gonna pick your Mega, Ariana? And yeah, I'll pick it now. Mega Beedrill. It was plus 20, a tier 2 Mega. So that's how I can get all my tier 2s and tier 3s. This mod is so underrated. Let me just give you everything it has, because this is just insane. 150 attack, 145 speed, adaptability, bug poison. This mod doesn't have any immunities, sadly. However, I don't care. 150 attack, 145 speed, and adaptability is amazing. The only Pokemon that can rival this mod is, for at least attack power, is probably Snoms. Alright, if we're looking at just this thing. But Mega Beedrill just outclasses it. It kills it easily with Fell Stinger, which is, I don't know if I put that in. Let's see. Did I? No, I didn't, but I know I did it. It's very underrated. This mod is way too underrated. It can clean up. It has just a huge amount of power, and I'm very excited that I can make this mod amazing. Fell Stinger raises your attack by 3 if you kill a mod. If you kill a mon with it, you get plus 3 attack. And that's huge, because you're not banded. You obviously can't be banded with this thing. You can't do any of that. So Fell Stinger is just gonna, you're just gonna get so much bonus, and adaptability now is doubling that power instead of just 1.5, so that's amazing. And it just does its job extremely well. I mean, it's gonna kill most things, and it's gonna be able to outspeed most things. It's gonna be able to outspeed everything. I mean, with Sticky Web, you have just that ability to. So, maybe great pick for me, and I'm excited to use it. Last pick of the draft. You know, I am excited to use this mod. I've used it in RU for Gen 7. Probably one of my favorite. I mean, the only Pokemon I could rival that is probably Galvantula, or Sneasel, or Blunsong. I mean, there really wasn't much competition. Like around Dusk, with my 133rd pick, that's a typo, it shouldn't be 110. Like around Dusk, let me just show you its stats, let me just show you its ability and its typing. This is just, I'm excited. 117 attack and 110 speed with tough. That means Fire Fang gets boosted, Punch gets boosted, Priority Excel Rock becomes 60. That's 117 attack. That's just huge. And this one is it's amazing. It's very underrated in RU, or at least last year I feel like it was. It adds. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest, my team, one of my main weaknesses is that I don't really have a way to clear any rocks. I don't really have any defog users. So when rocks go up, I am a little bit screwed. However, I can also put up those rocks with stealth rocks. Because like my Dusk also gets that. So now I have spikes, I have rocks, and I have webs. I have everything you need, kind of. But yeah, high damage output is just something you're gonna need. I'm pretty sure it's double edge. It has so many good moves that you can just pair up with it and it will just dominate. So with that, that'll be the conclusion of our draft. Here's the full team, boys. Let me know how you think of the draft. I think it was a success. I mean, I might be ranked as the worst team, but I feel like this team has so much potential with Pokemon like Mega Beedrill, Hydreigon, Cortana, Zygarde 10%, Galvantula, Nidoqueen. I feel like those, what I name, 6 Mons have so much potential and energy together that it's just, my team is just going to be a force to be reckoned with, and I am excited that this league is finally a thing, and I'm ready for this league. I have my hopes up high hopes, and yeah, let's just hope we can get this dub, hope we can finally win a draft league. I've been 1-seeded, and I've lost in the first round so many times for Gen 7 draft leagues. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you subscribe. I hope you like the video. I hope you do all that. I hope you just tune into this series. I hope you give me a shot at trying to do something new. And yeah, with that, that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys did enjoy this. I hope you do all that stuff I mentioned. And yeah, force be with you. And peace out. Oh yeah.